Hey everybody, I'm just doing a lot of work on my Sonic Blue Cobra right now. Just thought I would do a video talking about some of the stuff I've done to it so far and all the work that it has taken to get it to this point. I'm mainly going to focus on talking about the undercarriage, but since I'm standing up right now, I'll just kind of show you the paint real quick. The sun's kind of glaring, so sorry if it doesn't look the best because of the lighting. Here, I'll try to get a flashlight going. But yeah, I had the whole body coated in this stuff called Silajet, and it just really has made the paint look beautiful in my opinion. It just got a shine on it now that it just did not have before. Here, I'll lift this car cover up a little bit. So again, sorry if the lighting isn't the best, but it's probably hard to see in a video, but the paint's really shining nice now. Anyways, I'm going to start focusing on what I really wanted to talk about. I've been cleaning up the undercarriage very meticulously and going over everything. This is my current project right now. I had to tape all this off, and I know it kind of looks like a disaster, but let's see if I can get some better angles and show you what I'm talking about. I painted all this Sonic Blue. It was not like that before. I'll show you the other side. I just started taping it so you could kind of see a comparison what it looks like now that I got all this painted. And I just did that because I think it looks really nice. And over here, I painted all that. It's really hard to see. I really can't get this in here to fit it in there better to show you, but I painted all that and all the way down over here. And obviously I'm just using paint. I'm not, doing it professionally, so I know it doesn't look 100% perfect, but I do think it looks much, much better than it did before. And here I'll walk around and show you what the other side looks like comparatively speaking. So as you can see, there's tape on it, but here's the other side. You can see that's not even blue over in here, and the paint doesn't look so great over here. And I'm gonna get all this painted Sonic Blue to match all over there. And here, I'm gonna crawl under here and show you too, so you can see how that's what the other side looked like before. I just thought that looked kind of crummy, so it's all gonna be nice matching Sonic Blue. The prep work definitely takes time. You make sure you don't paint on anything you don't want to get paint on, and just to try to get the paint evenly. I've done several coats on the other side because one coat just won't do it. Also, while I'm here doing this, I'm going to show you what else I got done. These side panels underneath over here, these before, it's kind of hard to do with holding an iPad. Sorry if I'm not doing the best job with this video, but I cleaned all this up. It looked kind of like crappy before, and obviously there's still stone chips and stuff you could see. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna take care of that. Stepping back, and you look, it looks way better than it did before, and I know it's the underside, so it's gonna get more chips again, just driving it. But I did get all this cleaned up pretty good. In here I used touch-up paint, went over all the little chips all along the side, both sides of the car. I think it overall looks pretty good. And also the undercarriage itself, I used motor oil, WD-40, and I actually used like 1000 grit sandpaper, like on anything I
was not happy with the way it looked. Like I sanded some areas down that I didn't think looked that nice, and I'll tell you, just a little 1000 grit sandpaper, it really made things look a lot nicer down here. Right now I'm just kind of crawling around underneath the car, so if the video is kind of shaky and crappy, sorry, but I don't see any other way to do the video and make it better than this. But and over here, if you can see, there's tape. I actually already painted this guy too. Just painted it black because there was chips on it and scratches and stuff. So I'm basically going over the entire undercarriage of this car to make it as close to perfect and brand new looking as possible. And here, let's keep on crawling. And I cleaned up everything under here as best as I could. This was extremely time consuming. I've had this car on jack stands for over 2 months now, doing all this work. I mean, this is just one of the many things I've done to the car this summer to clean everything up nice. You can see my taping job over there. But yeah, I've gone over everything. Another little nice thing to get the wheel areas nice, just make sure you don't get it on the wrong things, is brake parts cleaner. I was actually able to get some things cleaned up very nicely with that stuff, but again, you got to watch it just to make sure you don't get it on the wrong parts of the car. But it definitely helped to clean things up much nicer using that stuff. Here, let's see if I could crawl towards the back and kind of try to show you as best as I can as I go towards the back what everything looks like. Just this undercarriage alone, I don't even want to think about how many hours I have into this thing. A lot. Here, kind of give you another angle. Keep on crawling. And as we get back here to the independent rear suspension in the rear, this was really tough to work on just because of the IRS and everything. Here, I'm going to do some more crawling. This angling is not working. Yeah, here's the rear wheel. Well, pretty much every conceivable spot you can think of that could have had dirt or anything, I got everything. All of it on this Sonic Blue, and this was my daily driver last year, so this car wasn't even close to as clean as my Black Cobra, but I think I pretty much made it just as clean as the Black Cobra now. But yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to do this video just to show you if you got like a nice second car, sports car, what have you, and you really care about your car, you love it. I just wanted to show you what you can do. I mean, it's a lot of labor. It's very labor intensive, but the end result, I think, is worth it. I mean, just very happy with how all of it came out. And here, I'll go on the other side real quick. I'm knocking over paint cans. And I even try to pay attention to small details. A good example would be screws right here. This guy. And you probably can't see because of the sun. Here, let me go up front. I'll show you the other screws. These screws had crud all over them. They just looked terrible. I actually took them out. I took 1000 grit sandpaper, sanded them down, and I actually painted them. Screwed them back in.
and I think they look much better now. But I mean, I know not many people pay this kind of close attention and detail to their car, but you know, I guess the whole point of this is just to show someone out there that this is what you can do if you put enough time and work and effort into it. You know, I didn't do these two screws in the rear passenger wheel, so you probably can't even see the difference, but these are not done yet. They don't look nearly as nice as all the other screws in the wheel wells that I did. But this is done over here. So that looks way better, way cleaner. Just little things like that, I think, just make the difference. And I see all this crud over here too. I'm going to do something about this. I haven't decided yet whether I'm just going to try to tape it off and paint it or just use touch-up paint or something, but this is unacceptable. It's not going to stay like this. I'm going to do something to fix it. And just so you understand something, I actually had a silver Camaro Z28 years ago, and I took it to a body shop, and I had them spray and redo the wheel wells and stuff and the underneath where I showed you. And it did look a lot better from this perspective where I'm at now. But when I went underneath my old car, after they did that, the problem was they got paint all over everything. Like pieces that were next to the paneling, like something like this, was just covered in silver paint. And they didn't tape it off. And I was really upset with that because I spent thousands of dollars to have them do it. So I said to myself, there's no point in spending thousands of dollars of paying a shop to do this. If I could just do it myself, tape it off, take my time, make sure I don't get paint on anything else. And I figured it would come out overall every bit as good. And all it really cost me is time, tape, and paint. So here, I guess we'll just do one more overall shot while we're here. So, yeah, that's my current project for my car. I'll do some more videos in the future and talk about other things I did, the interior and under the hood and everything. And yeah, maybe it'll help other people to get them some ideas on how they could clean up their car and make it look really nice. Anyways, have a good one.